Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads and another Cards, the Universe and Everything video. Have we got a super cool video today? We are going to be building a deck around this fantastic card, Grant Wood. Maybe you don't know about this card, but it's absolutely awesome. And the deck is based around Innovations of War. So let's go straight in and have a look at the deck, and then we're going to take it into the league and show you how strong this deck has been. Okay, let's have a look. The first card in the deck is GPS, easy to get epic card. On the play, if you're winning the round, your cards gain plus 10 at this turn. If you are losing, they gain plus 15. And if they are tied, they gain plus 20 this turn. So the key with the GPS card is to try and get him at the start of each turn on the first go, and you'll get that maximum 20 per card boost. So GPS is the first card. That is an Innovations of War card. Fantastic collection actually. Next one up is Stainless Steel, another card you may never have used before. I certainly haven't, but he's been fantastic this week. 1 for 0, dead cheap. He's a throwaway card. He is a limited epic, but what does he do on the play? If your deck has 2 or more Innovations of War cards, your Innovations of War cards in hand gain plus 26 this turn. Repeat for Machines of War, Extra Elements and Space Technology. Well, I've only gone with Innovations of War in this deck, so we only get the first part of that boost, but it's good enough. And then the next Innovations of War, this is a cool card as well, and up until this deck I'd never used it before. It is Chainmail. On the draw, your opponent's Innovations of War cards in hand lose minus 30 this turn. Maybe unlikely they've got any, but your Innovations of War cards in hand gain plus 30 this turn. 6 for 55, just a simple legendary card, so dead easy to get hold of this one. And another easy to get hold of card is the next one, EpiPens. He is epic, just a standard epic card, so he's easy to get, as I said. And what does he do? On the draw, this card loses minus 20 this turn, but you gain plus 3 energy this round. So dead useful. This deck is quite energy high, and it's been struggling a little bit with energy this week, but I've managed to get through, and it's got me to rank 1 dragon pretty easily. Anyhow, the next card is Internal Combustion Engine. 7 for 67. This one is a limited legendary, so a little bit harder to get. On the draw, your cards in hand cost minus 1 this round, so it definitely helps with the energy concerns. And on the play, if you're losing this round, your cards in hand gain plus 15 this turn. As I said, all of these cards are going to get buffed up by that Grant Wood card, which we're going to have a look at right at the end, or towards the end I should say. Anyhow, next one is the Kettering Bug. I nearly swapped this out for a cheaper Innovations of War card, but it's just too good to not play. 9 for 90, so dead expensive to play. On the return, your opponent's cards, wherever they are, lose minus 11 for 2 turns. So I've had a lot of success with this card in this deck. Love it. And then to finish off with, or not to finish off with, there's a few more science cards. I've put in Jet Car. I can't go wrong with this car. I love it. 6 for 50 on the play. Your cards adjacent to this game plus 80 this turn, and on the return for 3 turns you're going to lose 40 power. Anyhow, that's Jet Car. Everybody knows that. And I've gone with a 8 and 8. No, what am I talking about? A 9 and 9, not an 8 and 8. A 9 and 9 deck. So we've gone with Consciousness. If your deck is exactly 9 arts and cultures cards, which we do, your science cards, wherever they are, gain plus 18 until played. And if your deck has exactly 9 science cards, which we do, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain plus 18 until played. So again, he fits in absolutely perfectly into this deck. And the last science card, it is another Innovations of War card, and it's Big Dog. This is a cool card. Interesting picture as well, but there we go, there's the picture, nice one. On the draw, your Innovations of War cards in hand cost minus 1 until played. 5 for 40, so not too powerful, but he's definitely going to help with those energy worries as we go through. Okay, on to the arts and cultures card, and because it's a 9 and 9, you have to put in, or 9 science, 9 arts and cultures, you have to put in Vitruvian Man. If your deck has 9 or more science cards, your arts and culture cards, wherever they are, gain plus 18 until played, and vice versa. And I tried to do something a little bit different. I didn't want to play any tarot cards, so I've gone with a mythic, but it's probably one of the easiest mythics to get. I've gone with the Soul. Interesting card, this one. The Soul. On the play, your philosophy, which I've got 1, your curious cuisine, which I think I've got 2, and your musically minded cards, which I think I've got 1, in hand game plus 55 until played. So I wasn't sure when I first built this deck, but actually it's working out really, really well. So that is the Soul. It's a mythic card. Then we go on with our arts and cultures card. We've got Fatalism, which is one of those philosophy cards. 7 for 36. On the draw, 2 random philosophy cards in your hand game plus 50 permanently. Obviously, that's going to get 50 as soon as it's drawn. And then here he is, the start off the deck, Grant Wood. What an amazing card this is. On the play, your Innovations of War and Grand Designs. Well, we don't have any Grand Designs, but we do have all those Innovations of War cards. Wherever they are, gain plus 21 until played. Wherever they are, 21 until played. Fantastic. And if your deck has 6 or more arts and cultures card, which we do, you give them an additional 21 until played. So basically, we're going to give all our innovation cards, wherever they are, 42 buff. And we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 cards that are going to get that, well, not permanent, that buff of 42. Absolutely phenomenal. And Grant here is really making this deck totally overpowered. Fantastic card. Well done, Grant. Round of applause. And I'm guessing that's Mrs. Wood standing next to you. Anyhow, moving on, we've got Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Musically minded card. On the play, you're musically minded and instrumental cards in hand game plus 16 until played. If your deck has 6 or more history cards, which we don't, your musically minded and instrumental cards in hand also gain an additional 14 until play. So 7 for 58, he's not too bad. He's going to get that 16 buff, and hopefully we can use the Soul to buff him up even more. So he fits in really nicely and he's worked really well. And then the one card that doesn't get, or 2 cards actually, that aren't going to get the buff from the Soul is Pallas. Obviously I put this one in because on the play, your Machines of War and Innovations of War cards in hand gain plus 36 this round. He's worked really well. I was thinking of swapping him out for either another Musically Minded or another Curious Cuisine card, but again, like I said, this deck is working so well that I've left him in. And then I've got a couple of Curious Cuisine cards that are going to get that buff from the Soul. The first one makes me hungry. This picture is a burrito. Love burritos. On the return, your cards, wherever they are, gain 15 next turn. And if you won the turn, they cost -1 next turn. So hopefully that will help us with our energy costs a little bit. And then the last 2 cards, another Curious Cuisine one. This one makes me even more hungry. Hamburger. On the play, this card loses -20 this turn, and your other cards in hand gain plus 35 this turn. So you're basically getting 70, but losing 20, so you're going to get an extra 50. So it's 3 for 57, and hopefully we're going to get that buff from the Soul. And then to give us a little bit of buff on some random cards, I have put in another Mythic, but again, you can swap this for any other Curious Cuisine card, or maybe even another Musically Minded card. It's Archangel. 2 random cards in your hand gain plus 25 until played, reveal before scoring, and a random card in your hand gains plus 30 permanently, and again reveal before scoring. This deck, like I said, is absolutely overpowered. It pups itself absolutely non-stop, and some of these cards very quickly get up to over 200 points. The only issue is you've got to be pretty careful with that energy consumption. That new home screen, by the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the images don't load. Makes it look really ugly. Anyhow, that's the deck. Let's check. Yep, the Grant Wood deck. Okay, here we go. Let's go straight into the league. We are rank 1 dragon. We've got 2 shields already. Like I said, we've been flying through with this deck. It's absolutely amazing. Hasn't had any trouble really against any kind of deck, including those horrible bird ones. There we go. So let's see if we can find a willing opponent to take on Grant Wood and our Innovations of War deck. See what's happening. No, nobody yet. We'll wait a little bit longer. We are online, are we? No, we're not. Let's just go back online. Make sure. Oh, where is it? There we go. Online. Look, that deck, or that front home page is horrible. What have you done, Avid? Sort it out. Okay, here we go. Let's try this time. Now we are online. If anybody pops up looking for a game, come and play Dada the Goat and Grant Wood and our Innovations of War weekly league deck. So as I said, those two mythic cards, if you haven't got them, the Soul I would try and put in this deck because that works really well. But Archangel you can easily swap for another card. And Jet Car, if you don't have Jet Car, then go for another Innovations of War card. Okay, here we go. I didn't see. Oh, we are playing Apacera, and we've got Grantwood and Archangel and GPS perfectly right at the beginning. Let's put him in that end box, and he's going to come out at the beginning of the next, or the third round, I should say. 260, not a bad score. Hello, hello, Apacera. Nice, good luck, Apacera. Okay, so we've got 70-point lead already. You can see how these cards are going to start buffing each other up. Although, looks like we got all our Arts and Cultures cards right at the beginning. And no Soul, which is disappointing. Never mind. Let's just see what we can do here then. 2, 5, 3. I want to try and get these cards in a better order. Sometimes they come out in a horrible order, like this game. So the key is to try and get those Arts and Culture cards around the Soul, obviously, and to make the most of the buffs from Grant on all of those Innovations of War. Oh, sorry, he's got an Eros deck. Okay, this will be good. I haven't played an Eros deck yet. Good Eros decks can be really powerful. In fact, I think I'm going to do a video on an Eros deck because I do like it. Like I said, you've got to be quite careful with Eros because you can only play 2 cards for most decks or most albums. Right, still no Soul. That's so disappointing. Let's get Vitruvian Man, Alice, and Hamburger. 237. What's he got here? Oh, nice hit. Oh, we are Apacera, well played. Okay, so we are 1-0 down. Like I said, I've been telling you all how brilliant this deck is, and we've gone and lost the first round. Not to worry, I know this deck gets much stronger. And as I said, the key here is getting those cards grouped together nicely. So, there's Jet Car. The Jet Car's just going to take a bit of pressure off us. Come on, connect, Apacera. So, Consciousness giving us a buff. We've got the energy saving. Big Dog 242 and that buff from Jet Card. Like I said, sometimes Jet Card just gives you a little bit of a boost to either catch you up and win the round or give you a nice little lead at the beginning. Apacera's thinking about her cards here, or his cards. Ooh, okay, so we got a nice big lead now. That King Kroger was a nasty card. Cool, yep, it is cool. It's cool. We've got a game on now, I think. Let's see what we can do. So that's good. We've got a 300-point lead. That now gives us the opportunity to try and group our cards nicely. Have we seen the Soul yet? No, there we go. There's the Soul. So I'm going to keep hold of the Soul because we need it with some of our Arts and Culture cards. So let's get... we haven't got much energy. This is what I said about the energy. It can be a bit tight, but 241 is not a bad score with 2. We've got 300 lead. I can afford to play that. Just... Oh, what a score. Apacera. I think that is going to buff over 500. 523. Wow, that was a good score. Okay, our lead has been wiped out to just 30 points. What can we do here? There's that fantastic Grant Wood card. I like to get him around as quick as we can. And look how powerful these cards are. Burrito 400. That should be strong enough, I reckon. Oh, it's a shame we couldn't play that chainmail. That was a good score on that one. We got here Paleontology. What was the Paleontology card? I didn't notice. Oh, Dire Wolf, of course. Good card. Oh, okay. Now we have a game. 1-1. So we actually ended up winning that one quite comfortably in the end. But you can see what I mean about these cards getting super powerful. And we haven't even used the Soul yet. So let's see what we can do with the Soul. And Grant Wood, we should be able to get round at least one more time. Or definitely one more time. Okay, what can we do here? Ooh, connecting problems always. So as you can see, that philosophy card, Fatalism, gets its buff. Chainmail 146. GPS should go in the end. Yeah, that's right. 513. That's a nice score. That is a really nice score. Come on, Upper Sarah. Upasara. Maybe Upasara? Upasara? 513. Oh, unlucky Upper Sarah. We've got another big lead. This is good. And we're still holding on to that soul card. Hopefully we can buff up at least 3 or 4 of those arts and cultures cards. Give us some real strong cards. Oh, Vitruvian Man. Oh, let's buff up 2. Let's get it out, I guess. Get it up. Vitruvian Man and Stainless Steel. 303 plus the 218. That's over 500. Should be okay for now. See what happens. They're going to play. What? Oh, what's going on here? Only one space card? No, don't believe you. There we go. Oh, trying to think over here. Let's dance our cards around after Sarah. Let's have a look. 303 and 218. Come on. Oh, little Eros again. A little hit from that paleontology card, but nothing that we can't deal with. That's going to increase our lead a little bit more by another 19 points. So we're now 259 in the lead. Nobody's got any points in the bank, which is good. And we've got 2 strong cards in our hand. And oh, Hamburger came a little bit late there. So what should we do? We don't need to get too carried away. 238, only 8 energy. Go with that one. Not sure. I'm going to shuffle my cards around now. 481, that will do. That's not a bad score with the 259. I think we should win this round. Can't see that Eros deck giving us too many problems now, to be honest. Oh, I spoke too soon. I think we're just okay. 582 against 481, but we already had that 240 lead. So 2-1. 2-1. Well played. Well played. That is a good Eros deck, to be fair, but this deck is just crazy. Like I said, the only thing to worry about is that energy. But if you play your cards right, look, we've only got 13 energy now. We should be all right. Yes. Oh, saying that, I'm not sure. I would like to have played Jet Car, but oh, we can do that. We had 14. Oh, of course, we had 14. We got a bit of a save in there. 320 plus the buff. There we go. Jet Car is probably going to help us to win this game again. But to be fair, all those other cars are super, super strong. 236 was that? Yeah, 236 against 418. Nice, comfortable lead. 244 in the lead. We've got Rock Me Amadeus. Looking good. 15 energy. We can get Grant out again. Oh, shame we can't play Amadeus. What should we go with? Burrito or Consciousness? Burrito, Bean Burrito, 332 is probably the highest score we can get. And the 244, need 570 with your cards there. Let's wait out the timer, see what happens here. Gonna be close, I think. Oh, Rapunzel and the Flying Dutch, a good score again. Oh, very close, 544. Again, we're just slightly in front, only slightly. 30 points, 32 points. So if we can get Amadeus out, that's going to give us a bit of comfort. Or saying that, look how powerful these cars are now. Oh, if we just had a little bit, oh, that was an energy hit. That was nasty. The 186, the Ketterbug is over 200. Chainmail is over 200. Angel, 419. I think that's okay. Because of the energy, that's about the best we can do. Maybe swap Wolfgang for Chainmail, but no, too late now. 419. Oh, unlucky. That was close. Well played, but there you go. Just a little bit tight on energy, as I said, but I've managed to get all the way up to rank 1. I think that's 3 shields now, so great deck. Grant Wood, Innovations of War. Like I said, I don't see this deck very often, and I'm trying to be a little bit more creative with some of our decks. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video. Do give us a like and a comment down below if you can think of any ways to improve this deck, because I want to keep working on it. I think potentially it can be absolutely awesome. Okay, and let's try and get that home screen fixed as well. Anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be back very shortly with some more videos. In the meantime, take care. Bye.